Okay, Bruce, this is your May 29th lesson. Posture looks good. You know, the chin is up better than it's ever been. Flat back is really good. Hands are hanging nicely, so the posture is intact. We like that. And from face on, you actually have your head rotated a bit, which is something that is going to help. So here's the takeaway. This is really good, right? So this blue line is where the butt of the club started. So it hasn't moved, which is great. So the butt of the club now overlaps that. That's really good. The shaft is parallel to the ground and almost parallel to the toe line. It's coming this angle a bit. Okay, so the only bad thing here would be the face angle. It's pointed. It's a little shut here. See, this is what it should look like as it comes back. See, toe of the club is up.
Right.
Okay, and it overlaps his hands, and the shaft is parallel to his toe line.
Right.
This shaft is acceptable. It'd be nice to get the toe of the club up. You know, that's within a tolerance. It doesn't have to be anything precise, but that's well within the limits. Okay, so that's a pretty good position. Okay. Getting to arms parallel to the ground, the head's come up. See, it's come up 2 inches. So, and see that shoulder?
Yes.
It's bumping into your chin. That's moving your head up. Now, see, the shoulders are pretty flat, and that's what I was talking about with that stretching, that flex stretching. You know, that your shoulders have to work 90 degrees to your spine angle. So it goes like this, and you're going kind of like this. And then when you do this, then the shoulder bumps into your chin, and you come up like this. That's the original raise. So you can't see because he's got white. But see, he's got a better shoulder tilt here, and that shoulder goes right under his chin. See, it doesn't move his head at all. It goes right under. You know, it's like Hogan said he wore out his shirt sleeve, right? Well, you don't get it under your chin to yeah, right, exactly. 2 things. You can actually get, believe it or not, the nose up just a bit, but the main thing is you got more of a horizontal turn here. Now, that's moving your head up. It's also restricting your backswing.
Okay.
So it's really a power leap as well as adding some additional movement that's causing you inconsistency. Okay, so you get the club in here, you know, and you know, see how when he comes back, that right elbow is under supporting like this. You have a tendency to get the elbow out here, which you're fighting the steepness. If you complete the backswing, you're going to be across the line. If you get the elbow under here supporting, like him, see how his elbow's under supporting? See how your elbow is going behind you? You know, so, but you saw it off. You don't get into harm's way by sawing it off here. So you shut it off there. He can take it up and see how his elbow's under supporting. You know, his is 11 degrees. When you're swinging complete, it's at 45 or 90 degrees, something like that. So over time, you figured out going long causes you problems because when you swing without a ball and go long, it looks like this. It's across the line with this flying elbow. So over time you go, well, I'm just going to take it like this so I don't get into this. So that's why you gravitated two things. You've restricted yourself body-wise on the backswing, but also just psychologically, you don't want to get to the top because that is poison. Now, over time, you're a good athlete. So you can see that, like the shaft is a little steep, right? It's not parallel to the yellow lines. But look at this. This is like a faldo move. You reroute it. See that club? Yeah. So you go from steep. It's exactly what Ledbetter taught 20 years ago, rerouting it. Okay. So you reroute it and come down. You're on plane all of a sudden. Now this is why you can play so well. Is you're on plane. So you're flying through here in fine style. However, as you get here, okay, and just to get there, you got your butt. See, okay, so watch. Your head goes up, the butt goes towards the ball. Watch. So you start it in the backswing. You start with the backswing like that, and you want more rotational. So this hip goes back. Yeah. So that starts this little merry-go-round. Now you're up. You've lost your spine angle. And now you're coming down and trying to save it. Now you're trying to hit from this. Then your head goes up higher. So it was at that red dot. Now it goes up higher. You've lost your entire spine angle. You had that good spine angle to start. It's very similar to Scott's here. So your starting spine angle is something. So it's about 90 degrees to the plane. Okay, so here's where the inconsistency comes from. Your butt goes away from the back wall 4 inches. Sometimes it goes away 3 inches, sometimes 5 inches. You can't calibrate how far to get away from the wall each time. If it doesn't move at all, then you don't have to worry about whether it's 4 inches or 4.5. Same thing with this head thing. It goes up, but sometimes may go up 3 inches and sometimes 3.5. So build in inconsistencies. Now, I believe if everything is right and it's a perfect storm, you square up the club face and you can hit it with anybody your age. However, you've got to build in power leaks. One is not a complete backswing. That's the major one. The other one is head movement. And with the buckle to the ball, you can't rotate your hips because it just doesn't work. That hip's in the way. In order to rotate the hips, that belt buckle has to go
to the target. Huh?
Actually inside the target. So it moves. This would be a directional arrow. It moves this way. See that? It goes this way. It would be great if you get it to the target. Anything but this. Because this hip's in the way, you can't rotate through. So you're standing up, you can't rotate through, then you're trying to save it with your arms. Like that. As opposed to here. Right?
Okay.
So that's a bundle of power leaks and extra movement that's causing inconsistency and power outage. Okay, but the good thing through here, look, this is as good as it gets. There's no pro that, see, once you make that correction, see the butt of the club? It just goes straight at the ball. Look at this. This is really good. Really good. The thing is, you have to work so hard and there's so many moving parts, you can't take advantage of this movement. I was teaching a +2 the other day. He had this reroute, but he rerouted his hand. I mean, you're light years ahead of him on that move. So there are good aspects of this swing that you can build on. I mean, that's as good as any pro, right through there. Okay, so stand up and go for it. While I'm still recording, let's look from the other angle. There'll be no surprises, but let's just see what it looks like. Okay, so.
Maybe club could help me get back from the right?
Sure. A better shoulder tilt. Okay, so watch this takeaway, Bruce. So the club is moving quite a bit. The shoulders haven't moved. So it's an independent movement of the arms. And see this guy. No. Watch.
I'm not turning very much either. Huh?
Well, yeah, that's right. So watch this guy. Okay, so when he takes it back, see the club head's moving, but look at his shoulders. See the shoulders?
Yeah, I see it.
It's 1 for 1. Shoulders are driving it. Look at this other pro. Look at this. Your shoulders aren't moving at all. Barely. See that?
Yeah.
And then it gets here. Now the shoulder bumps into your chin, and your head goes up. And you're such a good athlete. You're trying to save it with this good pass down, but there's so many moving parts, you can't be consistent. You know this? And see this turn? That's great. It's 4 clicks late.
4 clicks late?
Yeah. See, you got to be, your lower body has to be there at impact, and it's not. Your belt buckle is at the target. But again, you can't clear out because your hips in the way. Your hips in the way. So, let me